What's going on, YouTube family? It's your boy Max Gomez in the building. Listen, welcome to the upgrade, my boy. Welcome to the upgrade. Listen, I just believe that you can live your life two different ways. You can live your life as the updated version of your inferior self, or you can live your life as the upgraded version of your intended self. Here is the question: do you want to be better, or do you want to be brand new? Listen. I got something real exciting I want to share with you all. I want to let you know right now from the get-go, this is going to be my book recommendations for you. Now, all of these books, here is the disclaimer: none of these books will get you to the top level, but all of these books will get you to the next level. Why do I say that? Simply because I think that because of social media, because of the access that we have to the greats, the people who are killing it in the game, right? We see what is possible, whether you're in business, whether you're in sports, whether you're an entrepreneur, whatever it is that you're trying to do in your life, you can see the greats and you have access to who they are and what they are able to do, what kind of results they're able to get. And I think that a lot of us, we're so fixated on getting to the top level that we're not so focused on just getting to the next level. Does that make sense, right? So I'm not really focused on what I'm going to do in the next 30 years. I'm more focused on who can I become in the next 30 days. So the book recommendation that I have for you, man, this year, 2025, has been my first year that I have been intentionally in this entrepreneur space. And I think the reason why I can probably give you more value than anybody else is simply because I am simply teaching you what I just learned yesterday, what I just learned last week, what I just learned last month. And in a year, right, I have made a lot of mistakes. And so because I just believe that the quicker I fail, the quicker I succeed. It was going to take me 9 failures to get to my one success. If I just get through those 9 failures as quickly as possible in order to get to my 10th or first success, then I can do that in a rapid pace that I can now teach you, hey, listen, these are the 9 things you don't do, 9 things to avoid, 9 things to get out of the way, so you can get to the result quicker than I can, right? And so I just think, man, that in my life, I just see that a lot of people ask me a lot of questions personally in my DMs, and they're just asking me, yo, Max, how can I get to this next level? But they're asking me, how can I get to that next level? Because I myself have accomplished that next level. In other words, I cannot take people further than where I've taken myself, but I can take people as far as I have taken myself. So real quick, here are the books that I've read in 2025. There's one more book I'm reading right now, but I can't share it yet, but I'll share it in 2026. But here are my books that I've read. They have not gotten me to the top level, but they have gotten me to the next level. And I'm gonna summarize each book. All right, number 1, The Chic CEO by Yasser Gerard. Hopefully I say that name right. I got this book when I was in Dubai back in 2023. I just never got the chance to read it. But The Chic CEO by Yasser Gerard. Basically, it just kind of gives the history of how Dubai has become Dubai today based off of the genius of one man whom they call the Chic CEO. And here's the way I would summarize the entire book in one sentence: deliverology. Deliverology is the term that I learned from this book. Deliverology is the ability to execute a high level of delivery that leads to credibility. One more time: deliverology. It is the ability to execute a high level of delivery that leads to credibility. In other words, can you get it done? Nobody cares what you will do. Nobody cares how you will do it. Nobody cares what you can do. People only care what have you done. Second book, Millionaire Success Habits by Dean Graziosi. Hopefully I'm saying that name right. Millionaire Success Habits by Dean Graziosi. Here is how I summarize the entire book in one sentence: the people who fail the fastest are the ones who find the solution the quickest. That is the number 1 millionaire success habit that I picked up from this book. The people who fail the fastest are the ones who find the solution the quickest. Book number 3, The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. Here it is. I'm going to summarize the book in one sentence. Small, consistent actions or changes, when repeated over time, will lead to significant and exponential results. That's the whole book, The Compound Effect. Small, consistent actions or changes, when repeated over time, will lead to significant and exponential results. Book number 4, Failing Forward by John Maxwell. Here it is. Your success is in the mess. Woo! Did you hear what I just said? Your success is in the mess. It's in the mess. It's in the rut. It's when things aren't working out. That's when the success actually takes place. Book number 5, Atomic Habits by James Clear. Here's how I summarize the whole book. You don't do big things by doing big things. You do big things by doing small things. And when you consistently do small things like they are big things, you will hit a season when you are doing big things as if they are small things. Hiya. I got to calm down because I got to go. I got a meeting like in 10 minutes, but I got to get this video out of the way. Here it is. Book number 6, David and Goliath by Malcolm Gladwell. Major book, major book. Here it is. Here's how I summarize the book in one sentence. The giants in our lives are not always what we think they are. Many times, the very quality that appears to give them strength is actually the very source of their greatest weakness. Crazy book you got to get to your next level. Here it is. Book number 7, Find Your Why by Simon Sinek. Here's how I summarize the book. Happiness comes from what we do. Fulfillment comes from why we do it. You got to get the book. Book number 8, Start With Why by Simon Sinek. Here's how I summarize the book in one sentence. People don't buy into what you do or how you do it, but why you do it. Woo! Good. Oh, no. This book was major. This book, you can finish it honestly in one day. U Squared by Price Pritchett. Crazy book. Here's how I summarize it. A quantum leap is when an atom leaps from one space to another. In other words, your progress does not have to be limited by just steps. Sometimes your progress can explode in leaps. Great book, like easy book, just literally one day, easy book. All right, book number 10, The Underdog Advantage by Dean Graziosi. Here's how I summarize the whole book in one sentence. No, I take that back. I summarize the book in one question. Can you be resourceful even when you don't have resources? Crazy book. Okay. Book number 11, The Toyota Way. 14 Management Principles by Toyota. Yes, the car Toyota by Jeffrey K. Liker. Here it is. You cannot expect what you do not inspect. Did you hear what I just said? You cannot expect what you do not inspect. I got to go. Here it is, book number 12. Now, bro, this book, we talking about productivity. This book changed my productivity. At Your Best by Carey Nieuwhof. Major book. Here it is. Here's how I summarize the book. 2 minutes the night before will save you 2 hours the next day. Bro, you trying to take your productivity to the next level? At Your Best by Carey Nieuwhof. Okay, I got to go. Here it is. Book number 13, Failure by Stuart Firestein. Here's how I summarize the book. In science, you not only have to stomach for failure, you actually have to enjoy the taste of failure. You want to reframe how you see failure. This is the book to get you not to the top level, but definitely to the next level. All right, here it is. Book number 14, The Forgotten Jesus by Robbie Gallatin. Hopefully I said that name right. Here it is. How you summarize the whole book. The Jesus you see will determine the Jesus you get. Woo! In a time where we are post-Christianity, you want to get a real sense of who the real Yeshua of Jerusalem was. That's the book. Okay, here it is. Book number 15, 3 Big Questions That Every Teenager Asks by Kara Powell. Here's how I summarize the book. I summarize the book by taking a quote from the book. The place God calls you to is the place where your deep gladness and the world's deep hunger meet together. Woo! We're talking about purpose. The place God calls you to is the place where your deep gladness and the world's deep hunger meet together. So good. Okay, I'm done. Here it is. Book number 16. Last book I've read so far in 2025 that did not take me to the top level, but took me to my next level. Here it is. Gen Z Unfiltered by Tim Elmore. How you move yourself is consistent with the way you see yourself. Woo! How you move yourself is consistent with the way you see yourself. Listen, these are my top 16 books. If you're trying to start your entrepreneurial journey, if you're trying to get serious about personal development, I've done the research for you. You get these 16 books, you consume, you devour, you obsess yourself over these 16 books and study these 16 books. I'm telling you, you will not get to the top level, but you will get to the next level.